Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. I'm going to be doing the Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not, especially since this is a general reading. I'm using the John Holland Psychic Tarot cards. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. All right, so we're going to look at what's coming in for you as universe. I feel like you are going to be connecting with the universe. I feel like the universe is going to be giving you signs like this. This reading is a sign for you that the universe is trying to connect to you, that the universe is trying to talk to you, that the universe is trying to get a message through to you. I love it. Okay. There may be because this is a general reading, I don't want to do specifics. So I do feel that there is a person out there or people out there where you are going to be coming in union with your person. That the universe is telling you that it is aligning things for you and that you will be coming together, either back together or coming together with that new person. Again, take what resonates, leave what does not. This is to get you excited. This is for you to get in the mindset that this is you, that you are already in union with this person, that it is done, that it has happened, okay? But this is just a confirmation that it is on its way. Get excited. Get excited. All right. This is what the universe is telling you, that you are trapped in fear, and this is why you are blocking this, okay? This is why you are blocking. Don't be trapped in fear. The universe is saying, okay, don't be trapped in fear, because this pushes this away, and that's what you have to see. This is what you have to realize, okay? So the tarot is saying that you are trapped in fear, that you are in fear. Is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? If it's going to happen, who is this person? And you're that's a form of fear, okay? That's a form of fear, and that you are being trapped in this fear. Well, I don't know how it's going to happen, and I don't know when it's going to happen, and it's not going to happen because this, that. Stop being trapped in this, okay? Let it go. Universe says this is coming in for you, okay? Universe says this is coming. This is on its way. Put yourself in this energy that it is here, that it is done, okay? It's done, okay? Universe says it's here, it's done, it's over. You don't need to worry. You don't need to be trapped in fear and go about your day, right? Just say, you know what? It's here. It's happened. Celebrate. Celebrate. Surround yourself with those people that make you happy, that make you feel good, that lift your spirits. I also feel like this is listen to that social media things that make you happy, that make you feel, celebrate. It's here, right? So there is that progression. We're going from the 2 of Cups to the 3 of Cups, right? There is that progression that is going on here. And it's time to celebrate, right? It's time to be happy. It's time to, right, get out of this and put yourself in this. Having things happen in your life is, which I've said many times before, is your mindset, right? And that's why I call these energy readings. What is your energy? What is your energy? Is this your energy? Okay, take note of that and say, nope, that's not my energy anymore. This is my energy. Be happy, be excited. Don't worry about the who, the when, the where, the how. Just know that it's happening. Know that it's coming in. When you start to question things and you start to say, well, it hasn't happened yet, that's putting you back in this, okay? And that's what you have to realize, is this is putting you back in this. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. I know that it's easier said than done. I'm still working on this, okay? I'm still working on this. I'm definitely a lot better about it. When I just go about my day and I feel happy, and I have had the best feelings ever. And I can see it, like you can see it in my readings, like how happy I am and how excited I am. And it's just being in that energy, okay? That's the energy that I'm putting myself in, right? Do I still get trapped in this energy? Absolutely. Yesterday was one of those days. Yesterday was a day where I was in this. But I realized, okay, I'm having one of these types of days, and that's okay. And so I see that I'm doing this. So what do I need to do for myself to help myself get through this day, right? What do I need to do? And for me, you know, I had planned on doing some videos, and I just ended up just kind of watching TV, because that's what I needed to do for myself. I had the opportunity where I could just watch some TV, and I was just like, okay, that's what I'm going to do, because I feel like this is what I need. And I worked through some things, and I feel so much better today. And not being frustrated with yourself, because if you're having one of those struggle bubble days, which is what I, you know, refer to them as. And then today I feel so much better, because that brings in that accelerated motion, which is the 8 of Wands. And things start to happen, right? You feel like things are speeding up. You feel like things are moving, right? And you're getting excited. And when you're in that energy of the 3 of Cups, and you're feeling happy, and you're feeling okay, yep, I don't need to worry about this coming in, because I know it's coming. I know it's happening. I know it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here, right? It's whatever that you feel. Certain days I have different statements that I like to tell myself. And today I was just watching a video about someone that was saying that, you know, about saying it's done. It's done. Like, you want to manifest something, you don't want to chase it. You don't want to chase what it is that you want to bring in, or how you want to feel. Because I feel like tarot is about manifesting, because we watch tarot because we want to manifest something. We want to manifest feeling happy. We want to manifest, you know, a lot of times it's relationships, it's love, it's partners, it's money, it's career, right? We're looking for those, we're chasing it. We're saying, we're looking for those answers. When is it going to say, right? We're looking for that confirmation that it's on its way. But then we like go another step further, and we say, okay, well, what day and what time and where do I need to be, and how do I chase it? What I'm learning is that you don't chase it, that you be in the energy of it's already happened. You be in the energy of that it's done. It's here. I like to write things down, so I've written down what it is that I want to manifest. And today, across all of that, I took a pink pen and I said, it's done. And I loved it, and it felt so good, and it felt good inside. These are the things that you need to do to help yourself feel good, to feel better, to not be in this trapped in fear and say, well, I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. It didn't happen. Like, I was there. I've been there for decades. Like, I know that feeling. I've gone through it. Okay. So when you say, this is what I want to manifest, you've put it out to the universe is responding back to you, right? And saying, this could be that love that you have within yourself. So this doesn't necessarily have to be that a person is coming in for you. This could just be that you're loving yourself, that you're feeling content with, which is what you have to do first before that spiritual union, that true connection, that 2 of Cups come in. You have to work on yourself first. You have to. If you're in a place of, which I have been in for a very long time, if you're in a place of lack and you feel broken and you feel sad, and are we ever perfect? No, we're not perfect. But then you attract that energy that you feel within yourself. You attract those people into your life. And I know that's happened to me many times. So it's about realizing, okay, a person comes into your life and you're saying, okay, how is that I feel the people that you bring in your life reflect yourself. And that when you go through transformation and change, and when you really start working on yourself and you feel good about yourself and you feel like you're in a good place, that you lose people, you move on from people, you move away from people, and you move towards people that are in your new mindset, and those things happen. And some people, it's like, it's not that the people were bad in your life, but it's like they're not giving off the energy, or they're not really in the energy that where you want to be. And that's okay. We have the Nine of Swords, and it says suffering in silence. I don't feel that. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So we have kind of these two cards going on here. So I'm not seeing, like, I feel like you're being trapped in fear, and I feel like maybe you're suffering in silence. Maybe you're blocking yourself from everyone. But I also feel like it's take that time to work through those things that you feel that if you're suffering, what are you suffering from? What are you afraid of? You know, what is it that you need to work on? What is it that you need to do? I just feel like take that alone time to figure things out for yourself. It doesn't mean like to quit your job or to like, you know, totally shut yourself off. Do it in a healthy way where you go to a place that you feel like you can really ask yourself questions and not put yourself, because I know that for me, that if I stay in my apartment for too long, then it's like I start to feel really negative. But definitely when I was going out to the barn, I felt like I could work through things, but I felt in a safer environment, and I felt like it was out of my living space. So that way I didn't feel like it was keeping the energy in my living space. I don't know, it was just how I dealt with things. We all have our own way of dealing with things and what we feel is best for us. I do know that, like when I drive in the car, I feel like I'm able to work through things. And that's why I said when I would drive to the barn, it was like a half-hour drive, that I would able to work through things, and I'd feel good when I got to the barn. Or the barn was like so beautiful, I was able to walk around the property and just feel like I could work through things. There were many times where I did have breakdowns at the barn, where I did release and I did let go, because I felt that that was a safe place for me, and that's what I needed to do. And I feel like it's kind of taking that time and that going to where you feel is most comfortable, and take that time and really work through or think through those things that if you feel that you're trapped in fear, or you feel that things are bothering you, what are those things, right? Why do you feel that? Write them down, right? Write them down so you could actually see them or express them, or make that video for yourself. I've done that many times. Definitely when I was struggling, is I would just get the camera out and I would just make a video for myself. I did delete them and I didn't watch them again, because I felt like the negative energy that I have was transferred to that video. And then when I was deleted the video, I felt that it deleted those feelings. And for me, that is something that worked for me. Like I said, what are those tools that you have that can help you through those times when you feel that you are struggling? We have third eye chakra, okay? Third eye chakra, which is right here. That is that inner knowing, that is that intuition. So that may be something that you need to tap in. Know that whatever it is that you want to bring in, whatever it is, like, know that within your third eye and that intuition, and know that that is going to happen for you, right? It's that connection with universe, and know that, and say, you know how sometimes, okay, so this is my analogy that I came up with this morning, and, you know, hopefully it, you know, it works for you. But again, it's like using a tool that you feel that you resonate with and makes sense to you. So for me, I was thinking of it as, you know how like when you order something, say you go on Amazon, right? And you order something, and you order, say, I don't know, like a pair of shoes, just as an example. You order a pair of shoes, or you order your tarot cards, right? Let's go with tarot cards. You order your tarot cards. You don't see those tarot cards right in front of you, right? In that second, right? You hit the button and you've ordered it. You don't see those in front of you, but you know that Amazon is going to send those tarot cards to you, or those shoes, or whatever it is that you ordered, you know that it's coming to you, right? You kind of have an idea. Obviously, you can watch the tracking, and they give you an idea. Okay, it's going to be there tomorrow, or it's going to be in, the next couple days, and you know that, and you forget about it, right? Pretty much, unless, obviously if it's something that we're super waiting for, then we're always checking where it is. But in general, just as a general example, that you order it, that you put your order in and you forget it, and you're like, okay, I know that it's on the way, so I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, I'm gonna hang out with my family, I'm going to clean the house, I'm gonna go run errands, I'm gonna go do what it is that I need to do, because I know that my package is coming in, right? And I know that I'm going to receive that. And I feel like it's same with this, with the universe, is knowing that it's going to happen for you, right? Knowing and having that connection. Like, you put your order in and you're like, okay, yeah. Only with the universe is that you don't get that tracking, right? So-called tracking. That, but you know it's going to happen. You know that it is going to come through for you. It's kind of taking that off your list and saying, okay, check, I ordered it, and I can forget about it. Or it's like when you set your alarm to wake you up in the morning, right? That you go through and you set your alarm, and you double check and you make sure it's AM or PM, like it's set to the right one. And then you know that you just forget it, right? So you set your alarm and you're like, okay, I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. You double check, good, I'm good for 6 a.m. And then you don't have to worry about it because you've set it and you forget it. So I feel like that's what this, don't be trapped in fear, right? Don't be trapped in fear that things are not going to happen for you. Don't always be, it would be like you keep going back to Amazon and you keep going back to where you set the alarm and checking all the time. Like, how stressful is that going to be? Oh, did I do it? Is it coming? Where is it? Like, you don't want to put yourself in that energy. You just know, okay, I double checked it. It's good. It's on its way. And I know that if there's a problem, then Amazon will notify me, or, if electricity goes out, then I'll double check the alarm or whatever, but I can set it and forget it. It's done, right? We have foundation and achievements. This is the Four of Wands, and I feel like it's setting up that firm foundation for yourself and knowing that, okay, I set it and forget it, that I don't need to worry about it, right? That I can go on with other things, that I can, okay, put out in the universe what it is that I want to do or how I want to feel or and shifting your mindset, shifting your energy to say, okay, it's done. I said it and I'm going to forget it. And when the time is right and when things align and the universe feels I'm ready, it's going to bring that in for me. But until then, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep staying motivated. I'm going to keep pushing through, and I'm going to keep doing my thing. We have a solar plexus chakra, and that is your, I feel like it's like your, I'm like seeing the sun, like it's so bright. It's like the sun and your energy and your enthusiasm and get excited. And that was kind of like right below the Three of Cups. And I feel like it's, just feeling more energetic and feeling like it's just like that inner knowing. So it's like, it's again, I feel like it's that intuition and it's that inner knowing and it's that feeling of like, I don't need to worry. I don't need to be in that Eight of Swords where it's trapped in fear. I don't need to be in that Nine of Swords where I'm suffering in silence. If you feel that you're suffering in silence, how can you release that? How can you let that go? Like I said, is it writing it down? Is it talking to a trusted friend? Is it, I was just thinking about lately which I always talk about my journey and what it is that I do. So the other day it's happened a couple of times, like within the last couple of weeks, where I literally just screamed in the car. And that was such a great release for me. And I screamed, and then I screamed out my frustration or my irritation, and then I laughed afterwards. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so funny, but it felt so cool. And I felt like such a release, and such and able to, like, I was just like imagining, like I was just seeing myself like when I did that. And it was so cool. And again, not suffering in silence, but it's like, this card is below this card, and I feel like it's being your own best friend and saying, I don't want to see me suffer. I don't want to see me suffer in silence anymore. I want to, it's almost like looking at yourself in third person and saying, I see myself, and like, I see how the way that I am, and I see that this is not what I want to be like. This is not what I want. I want to help that person as much as I can. Right? I want to help that person, and I don't want that person suffering in silence. And that was definitely me. That's how I saw myself. And I had a picture of myself. My mom had given me, a few years ago, she had given me a box of all my pictures when I was little. And there's this one picture that I have. I'm not sure. I think it might have been in first grade. And I had like on this white dress. It was like a knit dress, and I had like the pattern on the top, and then it had this blue bow, and I had my long hair, and I had my bangs and my long hair. And I just feel like I feel like that little girl is so sad, which she was. And like, I think of that girl and I say, I'm going to make your life amazing. I'm going to look out for you. I'm going to protect you. So I think of that girl, and I say, I'm going to make sure that your life is amazing, right? That you're going to have your struggles, you're going to have your trials and tribulations, but you're going to end it on a high note, right? That your things are going to turn around for you, and that things are going to be amazing, and you're going to have that smile on your face. And that's kind of something that I do to kind of help myself. And I feel like it's whatever those tools that you have that can help you when you are struggling in this situation, and that what is it that you can do to get yourself motivated. So I feel like it's, the tarot is saying, work on that third eye chakra and work on that solar plexus, and get that enthusiasm, get that excitement, get that energy up. And you know inside that things are going to happen for you, that things are going to get better. If you are telling yourself inside that, no, things aren't going to get better, it's going to stay exactly the way that it is, it's going to be horrible, then that's the energy that you're projecting, and that's what the universe is bringing in for you, and that's what's happening to you, because you're saying that, and guess what's happening? That's what's being reflected back to you. I'm always going to be in these bad relationships with people that cheat on me, or people that are emotionally unavailable, or that people that are going to take from me, right? That if that's what you're putting out there, then that's what's going to come in for you. That's what I believe, okay? This is just my thought. I'm not a doctor or a therapist. This is just what I found for myself. And so it's like really being more aware of what are those thoughts that you are projecting? What are those thoughts that you are thinking? And that you can turn it around, because I did. Let me tell you, I had very, very dark, low times. And I had to overcome 2 narcissistic parents who did not care about me at all. They did not care about me at all. If anything, I was an annoyance for them, right? I was just a bother for them. I was in the way. It was just like, I was an irritant, definitely. My father was very jealous of me when my mom would spend time with me. When I was a little girl, I was probably 5 or 6, and my mom put me in ballet, and I loved it. My father would scream and yell at my mother and be so angry with her because she would take me to ballet, and he didn't like that. He was very jealous of that. And I remember as a little girl, I was like 4 or 5, and he would just yell at her, and she would be like, and so I had to stop ballet. I was like, okay, yep, no ballet for you, because your father wants me to be home. And my mom said that her job in life was to take care of my father, and that's what she did. And that's fine. And that's her choice. But I had to overcome all of that. So, and I did. And I'm so proud of myself. And I feel amazing and I feel strong and I feel like, you know, it made me who I am. And when I had children, I made sure that I did not repeat that pattern. I broke those patterns. And I'm really proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for fighting through, but I did have very many, you know, dark times. So I understand it. I've been there. And I have pulled myself out. And I do feel better. I do have days that I struggle still, but those are fewer and farther you know, there's not, if I do, sometimes it's for an hour, right? Sometimes it's a few hours, maybe it's a day, but it hasn't gone, you know, knock on wood, hasn't gone any more than a day. And I feel like I've released a lot of things. So, and definitely tarot is something that has helped me with that. I feel tarot was the start of my journey, but anyways, like, you can do it like that. This is why I do this, is I share my experiences and what I've been through to say that like you can do it, like you can do it. Like, you have to have that belief in yourself, and you have to see what energy is it that are you projecting out, right? What is that energy that you are projecting out? What is it that you're telling yourself, right? Are you keeping yourself trapped in fear, or is it time to break free from that? The universe says it's time to break free, because it says claim your independence and be that cat spirit, right? Claim your independence. Like, I'm starting to get emotional and I don't want to. Claim your independence from being trapped in fear, right? And say, no. Your fear, you are not trapping me anymore. I'm not being trapped in fear. I'm not being trapped in fear. I am not suffering in silence. That you are claiming your independence from that negativity, right? Claim your independence like the cat spirit. Claim your independence. Free yourself. Only you have the power to free yourself from that. This is the biggest thing that I can tell you. Only you can free yourself from that struggle, right? You can buy whatever you want to buy. You can bring in however many people you want to bring in. You can, right? You can put all that on someone else and you're still not going to feel right. But when you start doing the work within and you start claiming your independence from that and you start working on you and you're saying, what makes me happy? What makes me feel good? What am I in fear of? What am I afraid of, right? What am I surrounding myself with? Who am I surrounding myself? What messages am I letting come into? If I'm on Facebook or I'm somewhere where I see something that I don't like, I block it and I say, you know, don't show me any more of that, or I don't follow that, or there was someone that I had was on my Facebook that I was friends with for a very long time, and they posted something that was very negative and just totally rubbed me the wrong way. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna have that person anymore. So I unfriended that person. So I was like, you know what, I can't have that negativity. And if that person is showing me who they are and that's how they feel, that's fine. Like, they have their opinions, they can do whatever they want to do, and they can have their own opinions on whatever it is that they feel. And I can choose, right? I took the power back and I said, I choose not to see posts from that person, you know, like that. So I chose, right? It doesn't matter if I have no people on my Facebook, if I have no friends on my, like, I don't care. I want to make sure that I am choosing the people that I feel comfortable with and that are reflecting, right? That I am surrounding myself with people that make me happy, not with people that make me feel upset. And I feel like, definitely with Facebook, I feel like there's a lot of times, like, so many people say, oh, you know, I don't go on my Facebook because everybody's being so negative, or they're saying all of these things that are bothering me. Okay, so take them off your Facebook. Put on stuff that you like. If you like to look on Facebook, then put on stuff that you like. I follow pages that show me beautiful flowers, that show me peonies, that show me Halloween decorations. I have Christmas ones, right? Beautiful Christmas ones. I have ones that show me things on Dubai, because I'd love to go to Dubai one day. I think it looks amazing. So I put, people who travel to Dubai and, pictures from there. I put ones that I follow, ones that have like people who go on roller coasters. So they take videos while they're on the roller coaster. So it kind of feels like you're on the roller coaster. So I do that so that when I go on there, that I have control, that I have taken control of it, that I see things that make me happy or make me, feel good. Or I also have fashion ones on there. So, for the style that I, that I enjoy. And so then I'll see pictures of that. So it's just like, you have control of those things. Okay. You have control of those things that you are exposing yourself to. When you see that negativity and that, like, you're absorbing that, right? And you don't want to absorb that. Like, you want to absorb those things. You want to absorb that energy that makes you motivated, that makes you excited, right? And that makes you feel good, right? That gives you that strong foundation with that Four of Wands there, right? Four of Wands can also be celebration, celebrating again, like with the Three of Cups, like celebration. And who are those partners? And I feel like with the Four of Wands, it's like, who are those people that you want to surround yourself with, right? That help you you have control of that, right? Some people may not like that. Some people may not like that. I chose to distance myself from my father for the last 7 years of his life. And I chose that. And I didn't care what other people had to say about it. For me, for my own mental health, that's something that I had to do. I tried for 50 years to try and, it just didn't happen. And, that's what works for me. And some people are not going to like that. And you know what? I really don't care. Like, I'm about happy. I'm about Jill. I'm about what makes me feel good. Because I'm surrounding myself with those people that love seeing me this way and support me. Whether that's one person, no people, or 100 people. So, and I'm feeling strong and powerful within myself. And you know what? If you don't like that, then you know what? Then you don't have to connect with me. Like, there's billions of people in the world, so there's lots of other people to connect with. You have to look out for yourself. Like, you have to be selfish. That's what I learned. I've always been a people pleaser. I've always sacrificed myself to make other people happy. I've done that so long. Do I want to make other people happy? Absolutely. Absolutely. I love, making other people happy, but not at the expense of my own happiness. I'm on a roll today, huh? All right, so we have understanding, looking at both sides, looking at your side, looking at the other side, looking at understanding that, okay, when you're always being a people pleaser, that if you're taking from yourself, if you are surrounding yourself by negative people, you are absorbing their negative energy. Without a doubt, like I've said many times in my videos, is that people give off energy. Like, I've worked as a hairdresser and as a cashier. You can feel people's energy around you. You don't have to say a thing. You can feel the energy. It is there, right? And understanding that even if, like I said, on social media, if it's something that's giving you, I feel everything has energy, right? Like I said, old like clothes or like pictures or trinkets or, pillows, like everything gives off energy. Being more aware of the energy that you are surrounding yourself with. And then we have invention, burning with passion, getting excited, right? I feel like that goes back with the solar plexus chakra, is getting excited, burning with passion, claiming your independence, what makes you happy, what makes you excited, what makes you feel good. Write those things down. I feel like writing those things down helps. Like, not only are you thinking it, but then you're writing it and you're seeing it. We are reliable. Be reliable to yourself, right? know that you can rely on yourself, that if you are feeling trapped in fear, that if you are in this 8 of Swords energy, that you can rely on yourself, that you're going to look out for yourself, and that you're not going to put yourself in a situation or expose yourself to something where you feel that it's going to keep you trapped in fear. That you can rely on yourself, that, oh, okay, I see myself struggling just like I did yesterday. I saw that it was going to be a struggle bubble day, that, you know, I just kept it simple. I kept it light and I relaxed. I was tired. I was really tired. I've been dog sitting, which I love dog sitting. I love the dogs. I love who I dog sit for. I love it. But, you know, you're out of your regular routine and you're not sleeping at your house. And so, you know, I got good sleep, but not, plus it's just like, you know, you're not sleeping as well. So just like, I was just kind of tired yesterday. So, but that's okay. And so I just kind of relaxed yesterday, and that was okay. And I was reliable on myself, knowing, okay, today's a struggle bubble day. There were times where I had some meltdowns, and I'm just like, you know what? You're just overly tired. So you're reacting to things more. Like I was watching a TV show and I just started crying. So I'm just like, okay, you're just overtired. So you don't need to worry about anything. You don't need to stress anything. We're just going to take it easy. You know, maybe take a little nap around the couch, right? And that it's okay. And that you're going to get past this. And then we have community, which I've said so many times before. Your community is so important, right? I feel this goes back to the 3 of Cups, that your community is so important, that you surround yourself with people that are uplifting, that are supportive, that are there for you, that are reliable, that help you and love the journey that you're going on. And that's something that is very important. Again, the community, whether it's on social media, what community do you have? Is it a community that is supportive for you, that makes you feel good, that makes you feel positive? These are the things that I feel that we have to kind of be aware of and just pay more attention to, of what are those things that we are exposing ourselves to, and what is that energy that we are absorbing. All right, I think this is my longest reading ever. Thank you so much if you're still hanging in there with me. You know, I really appreciate it. I kind of, you know, I get so passionate about this. I get so excited about it just because I'm sharing my own journey, and like, I just want people to, I feel so amazing, and I just want other people who are struggling, because I know that I've been there, that you can get through this, right? You're still going to have your struggle bubble days, but it's just like knowing that, you know, the universe is there to support you, and that the universe loves you, you know, whatever this may represent for you. And that, you know, it's about loving yourself, being reliable for yourself, claiming your independence, and just checking it off and knowing it's done, right? Knowing that, you know, not chasing things, not worrying about things happening or not happening, and just say, hey, you put that out there in the universe and it's done. So it's believing in that, and not worrying about, right? Set it and forget it. Just like I said with the alarm, and to, you know, or ordering that package or whatever from Amazon, and that you know that it's done, and you know that it's on the way, and that you don't, and it's going to happen, and you don't have to put all of that trapped in fear and that suffering in silence, and to work on that and let that go. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with this reading. I hope that it helps you in some way, or at least entertains you. I hope you have an amazing day. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I wish you the best on your journey, and I will see you next time.